Hey guys, what's up? It is Sunday, the 19th of February, and it is supposed to be real nice outside, but it's a little cold in the house. The house hasn't warmed up yet, and my hair is out because I'm going to be washing it later today. So y'all just have to deal with the craziness, alright? So, what have I been up to today? So, this part right here. Well, I'll just twist it to get it out of the way because it's getting on my nerves. So, what have I been up to? I have been working on a pattern for a crochet shawl. It's a combination of just regular double crochet and then virus shawl for the border to pretty it up. So I was just sitting here and I had some scrap yarn on my desk because I've been trying to find projects for some of my larger skeins of scrap yarn. And so I had the yarn that was left over from my husband's socks that I made him, which is the multi-line yarn from Hobby Lobby. And it's called Navy Lime Multi 05. And it's a yarn bee fur owl. And these are like $5 or something skein. I had a coupon for like 40% off. Because I only had like a little ball. I'll show you guys in a minute. Let me finish this and then I'll show you. But I only had like a little ball left from, it was like, kind of like, think of a circular ball about that big. Left over from his socks. And I was using it in the shawl with some white, and I was like, I really like the way this looks. So I had to go back to Hobby Lobby yesterday, and I picked up that skein so I could finish the shawl because I ran out of the other little skein because I really like the way that color is showing up. And my husband said that these are Seahawk colors or some sports team colors, and I was like, I don't know. He said that's what he said. I'm trying to tell you those are Seahawk colors. I was like, well, I just bought it because I like those colors together. That was making your socks with. Alright, that's more presentable. So yeah. Oh God, I love water. I love water. Water is my favorite beverage. Did I tell you guys that? I love it. So, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the shawl. I still got some kinks to work out of the pattern. And if I can figure it out, then I'll write it out. If I can't, then, because I freestyle crochet a lot, so if I see something not working out, then I'll play around with stitches until I can get it to look the way I want it to look. So I'll go ahead and show you guys my shawl. Hopefully the colors show up good. And I'm using a USH Susan Bates 5mm hook, and this one was made in Mexico. Alright, so yeah, this is what I have. I'm still working on the edging, and that yarn has mohair in it, so it's like gonna be a nice size shawl. I like bigger shawls. When I'm at work, I like to, like, the size aren't as long as I want them to be. So that's one of the things I gotta tweak with this pattern, is I want these to spread out faster than they're doing. So I'm gonna have to figure out some increased rows when I'm doing the triangle portion before I add the border. So that's, like I said, it's a work in progress. So it's my first time trying to design anything that wasn't like a hat or something, or fingerless gloves. But I'm really enjoying the process of playing around with this. I mean, maybe when I block it, probably if I block it, just concentrate on blocking the size, that would probably do it. when I block it. But I don't know if you guys can see the colors. It's like a lime. That's like a really bright lime green, like a highlighter green. It's not showing. It's showing up kind of muted. But I really like the way that yarn looks with white. So yeah. So I put as much of this ball as I can on the border, and then I'll call it done. And then I'll do another one so I can work on the little problems. So yeah. Put my hook back with it. I hate being cold. I hate the cold. And while it's hot for some people, it's cold to me. I prefer temperatures in the upper 70s on up. I have no problem with going outside on a day when it's almost 100 degrees. That's my kind of weather. I love the heat. I do not like cold air. I don't like it. Period. So that's one of my whips. I haven't touched my socks yet. So I've been working on my brother-in-law's blanket. I mean, you can only do so much of this at a time before you're ready to scream, because it's like I still have like one. Okay, I only got. I'm on my. This is the 5th ball of yarn, the turquoise yarn. So I'm getting ready to join this to it now. So I've finished 4 balls of the yarn. Yeah. These skeins are, it says is 1,020 yards in these skeins of the Pound of Love from Lime Green. And this colorway is turquoise. These things take for freaking ever to get through. It looks like it might be a worsted weight, but once you have it under tension, it is a straight up sport. It's fluffy. So maybe once this after everything's crocheted, and I'm a tight crocheter, so once everything is done, then where's the hook for this thing? My cat Mushy, there it is. She's a thief. I usually have cushions on the end of my hooks, and Mushy apparently likes these cushions, so she steals the hooks, trying to chew these off. She's one of those cats that likes to chew on plastic-like things. I don't know why they do that, but she's one of the ones that likes to do that. So yeah. I can only do a couple rows of these things on this thing a day, and then I have to put it down and work on something else because it freaking drives me nuts. I will not be doing this again unless I'm making it for my bed. So, but yeah, I was hoping I would have this done way back in October, but I didn't realize the monotony of looking at the same color over and over and over again. I didn't realize how depressing that can be. And so yeah, so I had to put it down and then work on something else and then pick it up again when I feel like working on it. So they'll be alright. They'll have it for next winter for sure. They're not going to have it for this winter. What I'm doing is I'm digging around in my bag trying to find my protector, my finger cuffs, because it keeps me from burning my finger up, basically. Dump everything out the bag, but I'm not filling it. Yeah, probably have to dump the bag because I'm not filling it. So let me show you the other things that I've finished. Alright, so I did this hat, and it's in worsted weight yarn, and it's just a basic beanie in 90 stitches. I should have did like 80 stitches. I I use size 6 needles, my knit pick needles. And but it came out, and my tension isn't loose. But I guess it was just this yarn was a little bit buckier than I thought it was. It's supposed to be a worsted weight, but I think it was close to being a number 5, because this is the hat. If you got like me with like a lot of hair, then the hat fits good. But if you're a guy with a short cut and whatnot, then the hat's a little big. It'll be a little big. So this is for like a big headed person or a big hair person. So yeah, but it's finished. It's gonna go into my donation pile for earmark, or it'll go somewhere. So, and then with the leftover, I made this little beret, and the braille is stretching, so I can probably fit it on my head too. This is gonna be going in my earmark pile, some little child. So yeah, and you can put it down, cover your ears if you want people to like it to cover your ears. This is just a basic hat pattern. There's nothing special about this hat pattern. So you get a little bit of slouch to it. So it's basically this beret style hat. What's up my hair? I can wear my hair like that. Do you know this actually used to be kind of a hairstyle? Back in the you had a mushroom, but you combed it. The camera's got is backwards for me. But okay, so this is the side. But you combed your mushroom over and you let it fold. This side over here, you let it fold over under that way. This was actually a hairstyle back in the 80s. My cousin used to wear her hair like that all the time. Baby. Alright, so the last finished object I have is, let me take this off. My hair is thick. I'll start sweating that thing in no time. That's why I don't like wearing hats, because I sweat. It make me sweat. So I finished my sparkly shawl. I don't know if I showed you guys this last week. My sparkly virus shawl. You can't really see the sparkles. It's just so cool. Wish you could see the sparkles, because it's like very sparkly. So it's finished and done. This was a fun crochet. Even though it took me longer than it normally would to do a virus shawl, because this it was 2 strands of lace weight yarn held together to get a fingering, and that fingering was not not a heavy fingering. So, but yeah, it's done. I wish y'all could see how it sparkles. Oh well. Maybe I'll go outside today and take a picture of it in the sun to put on my Instagram. And you guys, if you go to my Instagram, you can always see my works in progress there, because I usually take pictures on Instagram to post for people to see. And but yeah, someone expressed interest in this, so I'm waiting to hear back from them. If not, then that'll be going up in my Etsy store. What's going on with the computer? So those are my finished objects. I know it's not a lot, but when you're working with a smaller weight yarn, it takes longer to knit and crochet than the worsted weight yarns. Let's see. I gotta close my button. I gotta close up my button. I got some stuff in bags that I'm supposed to eat that I want to work on. And I got, these are my socks. These are my son. This is for my son's fitness gloves for the game he plays. Oh, that's my computer. I gotta put a hard drive in my laptop. And I'm dreading it because Dell changed where they keep their hard drives at. They moved the hard drives under the keyboards deep in the guts of the laptop. So in order to get to the hard drive, you have to remove like 15 freaking screws. Then you have to take your keyboard off the laptop. Then there's this protective sheet under the keyboard, so like if you spill something on your keyboard, you can have a chance to flip it over real quick, so that the fluids don't get to the guts of your machine and destroy it. So then you gotta take that protective anesthetic plastic off, and then there's another panel under that, I think, that you have to go through, and then boom, there's your hard drive. So then I can take the old hard drive out, put the new hard drive in, and then I gotta put it back together. And it's not that I can't do it, I can do it. It's just that it's gonna be a very time-consuming endeavor, and I'm gonna be pissed off the whole time, because they did this to try to force people to take their laptops and stuff in to their technicians, or to get more money from you. Because a lot of people can do their own computer, fix their own stuff. It's just swapping out modules. It's not like when I was an electronic technician when I was in the Navy, where you had they didn't have modules you could swap out stuff. Everything was on the motherboard, so you had to actually either get a new motherboard or repair the part on the motherboard, like put in a new video card processor, put in a new chip here, put in a new chip there, and so now everything is like plug and play. That's why they call it plug and play now. Where if my power supply goes bad, I can just order a new power supply, unplug the other one from the motherboard and the frame, put my new one in, and hook it up, and I'm ready to go. Same thing for the video card, same thing for the sound card, same thing for the hard drives and the other peripherals. It's plug and play. So they changed the location because it was too easy for the common man or someone who has some technical skills to access that hard drive. Take it out, pop in a new one. It took 5 minutes, if that. And you can get on with your life. Instead, you got to spend an hour or two to, I have to have a little cup there, a magnetic tip screwdriver, to make sure I don't lose any of these screws and everything. It's going to be a headache, which is why I still haven't put the new hard drive in my laptop. Yeah. Because most of the stuff I do on my laptop, I like my laptop because I have big hands. So everything I can do on my laptop, I can pretty much do on my tablet, except for like play World of Warcraft. I can play a Hearthstone on my tablet. But that's more sturdy, like if you're in the car traveling and stuff like that. You can play DVDs and stuff in the car on trips and stuff with the laptop. I don't have any of those fancy gadgets in my car. My car is almost 20 years old. And I don't want those fancy gadgets in my car because that'll distract you from driving. Whereas with the laptop, the kids can put earbuds in, share, and they can sit back there and they can listen to it. And I won't see the video or anything like that. Okay. So, yeah. So that's that story. So, I haven't done any spinning other than with the drop spindle. I finished spinning the Ravelry. So, let me show you guys that on my drop spindles. So, and I wish the lighting in here was better. But that Ravelry is a real, there you go. That's the color right there. It's a very pretty chocolatey brown. And once I apply it, I'll probably only get maybe 80 to 90 yards from this. So it'll be going into one of my, what I call my remnant skeins, where I'll save up a bunch of the remnants off of the bobbins and off of the drop spindles, and then I'll knit a shawl using those remnants. I like colorful shawls. You guys have noticed from the ones that I keep out of the virus shawls and the shawls I make. But I like the idea of the remnant skein, where you take all these different remnants and you make your own mix match crazy skein of yarn, and then you knit a shawl from it. And so yeah. So So today's gardening tip, because it's almost that time, save your paper towel rolls. Save them. You can cut this in 3 places. Most paper towel rolls got that glue thing on them where it holds it on. So you can mark it how you want to cut it. So I could cut this here and here, and I'll get 3 pieces. What I do is I have a bin, and I line these up in the bin until it's full. The bin is about, it's about this deep. It's about this deep right here. And so I line these up until the bin is full. Then I put my potting soil over the top of it. And then I have popsicle sticks that I write what I'm going to be putting in each of these little slots. And that is how I start my garden. It's very easy. This is biodegradable. So instead of me having those little plastic, non-biodegradable plant starters, I use these paper towel holders and rolls, and I use those instead. And I can just, once the plant root system is good and it's big enough, I just take this out and plop it in the ground where I wanted it. It helps with your spacing because, where's my ruler? I just had it this way. Because these are 1.5 inches across in diameter. So it helps with your spacing as well. Starting your plants like this. And you won't overplant either by doing this, and you'll save your seeds instead of just going down the road dropping 3 seeds in each hole and praying that they come up. Now there are still things that I direct sow, such as my lima beans, butter beans, my corn, if I try to grow corn. This area where I live in is not good for grass like vegetable plants like corn and sugar cane, because there's a big pecan tree behind me and it's too much shade. They need full sunlight. And there's too much shade in my garden for me to have corn. If I plant on the other side of the yard this year, if we can get that part started, then that would be a good side, because it'll have full sun all day over there in the middle of that yard. So yeah, that's my gardening tip for this year for you guys. It's been so warm here. I've seen some Japanese maples and some other trees sending out the little buds already, and that's not good because we're supposed to be still getting some cold weather in this area, cold enough to kill those buds and set those trees back. And if the tree is too young, if it gets cold enough, kill it. My stupid I can see it. Hold up. Fig trees are trying to bud. So this will be the 2nd year. If they do bud, this will be the 2nd year I don't get figs because the dummies budded early. And then they got to get all that energy back and try to recuperate from that. So yeah, it's not a good season. The weather. But there's no such thing as global warming. But in all my years, I'm 46 years old. I'm not ashamed of my age. I'm proud to be 46 years old because I'm still here. And a lot of people don't understand the blessing that is. I don't understand why people hide their age, why they lie about their age, and this other stuff. It could be vanity, but vanity is, in this day and age, vanity is one of the worst things that you can have. You need to be concentrating on more important things than your looks and keeping up with the Joneses. Which is why you rarely see me showing designer yarns and stuff like that. I might get some Mad Tosh when my local yarn shop has a sale, but it's usually like 1 or 2 skeins. I've never purchased a sweater quantity of a yarn out of the local yarn store. I can't afford it. Truth be told, I cannot afford it. And I'm not gonna make a sweater, not unless it's crochet, and then if that's the case, I will need a third more yarn to make that item. So when I crochet tops and stuff, it's using Caron or something like this, because I can crochet a nice sweater or top that's gonna last a long time and still look very nice. When you go in the store and you buy some of these tops and stuff you buy out of the store, you look at what it's made out of, and it's usually 100% polyester, 100% acrylic, or a mix of polyester, acrylic, and nylon. You have to pretty much search to find something with wool content in the box stores. And if you want wool content, then you usually go to like one of the custom, like the stores that have like business suits and slacks and stuff like that. Or stores that might carry like wool during the winter. They might have like a wool or wool blend tops and stuff like that. You have to actually search for wool content in the big stores. Like the stores in the mall are more likely to have specialty clothing made out of wool, cashmere blends, and stuff like that. So you have to look for things like that down here in the deep south. Well, this isn't the deep south. This is the Mason Dix. This is like what they call it, what do you call that border? The Mason Dixon line. Am I thinking that right? Well, anyway, if it's the Mason Dixon line, that's part of what it is. I got a slight headache right here, so I need to get my coffee going. But yeah, it doesn't get, Virginia's weather is weird. We're like the Bermuda Triangle of weather systems. We get nor'easters, we get hurricanes, we get 100-degree temperatures, we get 29 degrees. I don't know since we moved here if it's gone below 0 here or not. I'll have to do some research for that. But this area we live in runs the gamut on weather. That's for sure. And we've had all 4 seasons in one day, where we got snow, rain, sleet, hot temperatures, and then drop back down into the 40s and 50s for spring. So yeah. But that is all I have to show you guys today. I'm not going to keep you any longer. I don't have any rants right now. Well, actually I do, but y'all know how I feel about people when they drive on the cell phones and stuff. I think the majority of car crashes that we're having are from people not paying attention to their surroundings on their freaking cell phones. I don't understand how you can go out and buy a $200 or $300 pair of tennis shoes, a $200 or $300 pocketbook that you got in, but you won't go out and buy a hands-free system for your phone so that you can talk on the phone and drive and have both your eyes and ear. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why people won't do that. It's $20 or $30, maybe cheaper than that. You know, if you don't want to get some top of the line thing, to free up your hands while you're driving. Me personally, I don't answer my phone while I'm driving. I don't care. I don't care who's calling. I don't care who's calling. I'm not touching my phone while I'm driving. And people are, no. If whatever is going on that phone can wait until I get where I'm going. And then I will pick up my phone, see who called me, and then I will decide whether or not I want to call them back. I'm not a phone person. As far as talking to people on the phone, I'm not a phone person. If you want to get in touch with me, the easiest way for you to get in touch with me is to send me a message on Facebook or send me a text message or to send me an email. I respond quicker to those than I will to answering the phone or calling somebody on the phone. I'm on the phones all day at my job. I have no desire to be on the phone when I get off from work. Okay? That's just me. That's how I am. And everybody in my family will testify. She never picks up her phone. Don't call on the phone. Send her a text message. When she gets in, she'll check her text message and she'll text you back. Or send her email. Or send her a Facebook or Instagram message and she'll get back to you. Do not call me. Okay? I know my phone number is on my business cards, but you can send me a text message using that phone number. Do not call me because I'm not going to answer the phone. I'm just being honest with y'all. When I first got my first cell phone back in the 90s, we were getting ready to move here. It was like 99 or 2000. We were getting ready to move home from Texas. So that might have been 2003. 2003 is when we moved, but we got our cell phones when we were in we moved there. And Junior was born in. See, that's what I'm talking about. We've had cell phones for a while. How about that? We purchased them because we both were driving older model cars, and we wanted to make sure we didn't get stranded somewhere in Texas, because Texas is a big state, and we wanted to make sure we had a way to call AAA and things like that, or call the other person and say, hey, the car broke down, can you come pick me up? All right, so that's why we had phones. We did not use cell phones for calling family members, shooting the bull, and all that stuff, because it's too expensive back then. It's still expensive now, more expensive than it should be, considering almost everybody has phones. So it's still, the data and stuff should be damn near free now, but these companies are greedy, and so they charge all this money for stuff when they know they don't have to charge that much. Other countries have cell phones and stuff. They have their own cell phones and stuff. They do not pay what Americans pay. So why are we being fleeced when other countries aren't? Because they know the other countries aren't going to pay them those exorbitant amounts for that same product. So I remember this that I scored at Michael's. So the tips are too short. Now I love me some knit zines, but these 16 inches US 8s, the tips are too short, so they're digging into my palm when I try to use them. So yeah, I have another pair that have the longer cord. It has like the 40-inch cord on it, and those tips on the 40-inch cord are a lot longer. So I think these, I don't know why, because not unless you're going to knit some socks for Christmas stockings. I don't know why they made the tip so short on this pair. Yes, so yeah, I'll be looking to do a swap with somebody for those. I was going through and cleaning the stuff, and I found a pack of bamboo knitting needles made in Plymouth, but are made in Japan. And these are a size, they're 6 inches long, but I think these are the number 1. They don't even have it up here. Oh yeah, a US 0. These are probably going to end up being gifted to one of my friends who aren't heavy-handed, because even if I try to use these, it would snap. I would snap them so fast it wouldn't even be fun. It's like seriously, these are the size of toothpicks. They're the size of toothpicks. I will snap those so fast it wouldn't even be funny. So I'm thinking about casting on a pair of socks, even though I haven't finished my other ones, so I can use my Chaibu DPNs. But I get so much flack. And these are the 2.5 millimeter US 1.5, and I have two sets of those. Because I really like doing both the socks at the same time now, so I can kind of finish them up at the same time. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, guys. Catching on a pair of socks. Now, when they get finished, who knows? It could be years from now. But they'll be cast on. But alright, I'm going to let you guys go. I have to finish this shawl. And I got to take my daughter to work in a little bit. My husband took my car. Why, I don't know. Because I am making earbud covers for headsets now for people at work. So basically I'm crocheting a decorative cover for the earpiece on a headset. And they wanted, this girl requested sparkly purple yarn, which means I had to go to Hobby Lobby, because y'all know how I don't keep sparkly nothing in my house. No sparkly pink, no sparkly nothing. So I had to go get some sparkly yarns so I can make some earbud covers. It takes like 5-6 minutes to make one of these. So, and it was fun working on the pattern for it. So I had to figure out a pattern for it. I want to try something else, using the hair scrunchies, like I did for that Mason Bud hat that India wanted. Hi India, if you're watching this, we miss you. My water is almost out, which means I gotta go and fill it up again. And I have to find my electrolyte stuff. This is light. It's an electrolyte. I add this to my water because I drink so much water. I want to make sure that I don't mess up my flush out too much of my salt and potassium and stuff. Because then I end up with some nasty leg cramps. It's like you cramp so bad, my toe locked down like this, and my husband, he couldn't even bring the toe back up. And it's like your foot feels like it's caving in on itself from the cramping. And then like on the back where that tendon is at, where your Achilles is at, it cramped so hard back there. I had a bruise going right up the tendon. That's how hard it had cramped down. Yeah. Diabetes sucks. It is such a fine balance, trying to keep everything on an even keel. Like I could have drank too much water that day and didn't eat enough of something, potassium, salts. I could have, something. And then I end up with a bad leg cramp, magnesium, whatever it was that caused it. I didn't have enough of it in my system. So I got up, I added this to my bottle of water, and I guzzled it down. And took a painkiller and then with muscle relaxing action. Took a muscle relaxing that I have for when the spasms get that bad. And within 5 or 10 minutes, it started to just open up. But you're sitting there the whole time grinding your teeth because it hurts. This is not like a Charlie horse where you get a quick cramp and you rub it out and it's sore and tender a little bit. This lasted for almost 15 minutes while I waited for this to work, the muscle relaxant to work, and for the electrolyte replacement to work. I don't get it. It's like, well, life is life, But it's like, can it happen to somebody else today, please? Can I catch a break? Can I catch a break? So I'm gonna let you guys go. Enjoy your Sunday. Get outside if it's nice weather in your area, because who knows when you see it again. But they say we're supposed to have nice weather all week this week. So I know a lot of my grass is growing in the side yard, and it's going to be crazy. This is going to be a crazy year, I think, for weather. So y'all take care.